Hey, what do you want me to do?
I want you to record me freestyling so people know that I'm not using notes. I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Tell me when you're ready.
I think I'm already ready.
Okay. Sneaky cat. All right. For the freestyle, I guess this is take two. People wanted to know while I was looking around in the break room. They accused me to having throat notes. Why? Because they mad because I was speaking from my throats. My eyes were glancing because I was a little bit embarrassed. Sort of like when kids get in trouble by their parents. I was waiting for other people to come in that didn't know me and wouldn't see that I was going flowing. I was afraid that I would get nervous and mess up. And I was already stressing up. Right now, you know I let go. I'm kind of hearing an echo, not sure on how this is going to record. But you know what? I'm going to give a report. I'm driving home. We'll be there in 19 minutes. So people about to find out that this isn't no 19 gimmicks. Right now, you heard me mess up in my words because I was thinking about syllables within the verse. Now I'm switching lanes, watching for traffic because I don't want to get caught up in no madness. There's a little bit of rain on the road, so you know it's got a slippery. But you know what? I'm blessed for what the Lord has given me. So as I merge into the traffic and catch the lane, so many people like, man, don't go against the grain. So what I do is I follow the rules and I play all cool. And hopefully I can make it like you do when you're in school. But now I'm trying to merge right now, slowing down. Hopefully nobody knows that I'm flowing now. They're going to think that I'm talking to myself. They're going to say, man, this kid needs psychiatric help. And so now I'm picking up speed from 50 down to 60. What can you say? I got to get on here quickly. As I'm catching up, no semis, so everything is fine. Now I'm got up to the speed limit. And you can see this is no gimmick. So let me talk about your audience in the Facebook. They say, man, this kid's got this out of space look. If you want me to freestyle, then right in front of your face, I'll do it so you understand that I'm in a state of grace. Because right now it's coming off my mind's sanctified. And what that means is that I ain't trying to lie. You see me, I ain't got to write nothing written down. My brain is a script, and this is what I'm trying to get out. I wish that my mouth could keep up with the mind thoughts that keep coming. But like my wife says, I can't take out my brain, so I keep fronting. And right now, she's taking a laugh when I'm trying to get her. I want to know, do I have to take a left? No, I can keep this lane straight and make it the paved way, and everything is fine. So I'm going to do the best I can. By the time I get home, I'm going to have cotton mouth. I may be so tired that I may be dropping out. But you know what? I'm not stopping now. I'm going to have to drink a whole lot of water, maybe even a quart. I'm probably going to drink so much that it drips down on my shirt. But it don't matter. It's going to blend in with the sweat from my work. And you know what? I kind of got some muscles that hurt. I got back trouble. What they say, I got a bulging disc. But you know what? I'm not the type to quit. Gonna make money so I can send it to Western Union because the Lord knows that we got a better union. So glad with my wife that we're married and we cherish that we're together. But you know what? One day we're going to share the same weather. I'm glad it's raining here like it is in the Philippines. And you know, when she tells that, I know that she be feeling me. You know, when she hears these words, it makes her mind swoon. It kind of drenches her in words like a typhoon. High winds. No, I'm not caught up in high sins because I know this. I know that the Lord is the one that controls how time spins. And until time ends, I'm going to be burning eternal. Not going to go in no inferno. I'm doing the best I can to get off the turn roads and stay in this boxing fight. Because I know there's a lot of life. The Lord is the one that determines when it all ends. So you know what? I'm going to grin until it all spins. You never know how it's going to go, but I'm still in. So what can you say about that? You see that I'm flowing and you still grin. Now I'm watching out for the other people's taillights. Because I don't want people to say yell sight when they hit the brakes and I'm not paying attention. And then I find out if the gas works when I raise up my suspension from almost crashing. That would be such madness. But you know what? Some of those types of things happen. I don't see no blue lights or red lights flashing. That means I'm not speeding or too much over my passion. Sometimes whenever I'm talking, I get distracted. And so many problems that could cause an infraction. But you know what? I'm still in action. Mission in Norris like Chuck Norris. I got red hair, so kick it as I run forward. No, run forwards. That's what they say. But you know what? I like Chuck Norris. Not going to get into the Bruce Lee debate. Everything's on fire because they kicking in their own way. One's dead, the other one's alive. And you know what? It's kind of slim. One does commercials for Total Gym. He was a stranger, then he became Texas Ranger, and then everybody knows him. But does he have 16 in the chamber? Nah, he just kicks it. And everybody knows that Chuck Norris can do so many things. That's why they made up so many memes. And so for me, I'm just doing everything, trying to give some entertainment. What can I say? It's kind of like exchanging. The fact that we sit back and spit, y'all are all going to laugh and grin. Well, you know what? What has happened, kid? I'm going to change up the style, kind of do it a little different. So I'm going to take it from something small and insignificant. Maybe this will go viral. I don't know. Or maybe you put it in your spiral. That's what y'all think. Y'all thought that I was spitting off of a legal pad. But you know what? I got these people mad because now they know that I really am going off the top of my dome. So glad that I won't be not home alone. My mom is going to wake up earlier. She's speaking raccoons, but when I'm coming back at you, now the speed limit's going at a 75, and you know what? I got a heavenly light shining with the gliding. Everybody knows I going up, check the flow. Now my gas has started to go a little bit faster, not trying to ever get in disaster, so I'm switching in lanes in front of the white headlights. And you know what? I got my head tight, I got clear-headed, so I can spit like this. I'm not under the influence, so you know what? I can kick I think this dude is so much fire that he's spit fluid, which means I can ignite any type of fire pit. Ready for this? The kid's on fire, kid. Oh yeah, you know what that means? That means call the firemen. I don't call the police. I want some relief. Now this other car's going kind of slow. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit the petro and go around him and let him mind his own business. Because you know what is up. Late at night, sometimes these people drinking up. That means they drunk. They driving slower, blower, the soul limit. Thinking if they do that, then the cops think they up to no gimmick. But you know what? I know people on the low. So I do the best to go on and flow. Don't drive too slow or drive too fast. I just do my best to stay on task. I just heard my engine rev up. So what could you say? Man, this red stuff, he got set up. You thought I called you bluff when you know what is up. So a flow going off control. I got so many things, and what should I be talking about? I don't know, but my mouth is going to be locking now. I spit so long that I'm going to end up with lit jaw. But what can I do with that? I'm still prolonged. I'm going to be doing this for a host song. And everybody's going to be like, man, when does he take a breath? When does he take a rest? You know what they hand you. Oh, everybody knows, should I have some kind of asthma? But you know, right now the situation getting hairy like you're holding a tarantula. But you know what? I'm still standing tough. And and Janet was here. She probably hit me with a spatula. Be saying, hey, be nice. Oh no, I see red and blue lights. That means some other people getting arrested. But you know what? I'm blessing. I'm praying for their confession. I pray for the police and the guy that pulled over, even if it means a release, or they got to take him in, that it be brief, that they protect him from any type of weapon.
Hey.
That it be from any type of false thing or speaking the truth. I pray that if he gets to be let loose, everything goes okay and there's no type of casualty. Because you know that's how the reality be. I don't know what is the situation. I pray that no one is facing litigation. But I'm going to slow down because I was doing 80. And really that's going too fast, 75. So lately, I better slow down and obey the rules. Because even if I'm playing cool, we never know what is going to happen. Those lights are still going on like a distraction. But you know what? I'm still following them because they're on my street. It's not what I seek, but you know what? I still got to be discreet. So I'm not trying to speed, not trying to go for greed. Nah, just going up. Oh no, so glad it's on the off ramp. That means I'm sort of let off and that. Now I'm going up over the overpass. That means I'm going back to 80 because I can't be holding back. If I don't have enough speed, then I won't be able to climb the hill. And you know that I'm rhyming still. But you know what? I don't want to be paying the bill. I don't want no ticket. You don't know how the people want to stick it. I can't see who's watching over me in the picket. You see over there, far over that way, there's a prison. And everybody knows that they tripping. But you know what? I shine my light like a Christian. Because that's what I am, and I try to use that mind when I make a decision. Envision. So now I take a pause to take a breath and think about God. And what can you say? I'm going at a steady rate. But I think it's better time that I meditate. And I'm not talking about no Easter rigid. The people think that the people tripping. But I made a decision to go ahead and show people what I could do so that I could give them the proof. And even though I'm not in the booth, I'm still letting loose. Right now, I got my hands on the steering wheel, but you know what? This is a varying deal. And so I'm looking at forward as I go because I know that I'm going to be almost home. And so I'm fixing to come up on my exit. So what can I say about that? You know I'm wrecking, but I'm not wrecking the car, so check it. Oh no, here's a semi, an 18-wheeler going past, but I'm not like slow like a caterpillar. Oh, I didn't say that word right. Well, it's all right because it's my rhyme and I say it how I like. That means I take the syllables and spit it so hard you think it's a ritual. You may even think it's criminal. Oh wait, I just went to 88. Like the DeLorean of Back to the Future, I might have been taken back to another day. But 1953 ain't the day for me. That was more when my dad was born. I was born in 1981. And for that I had a lot of fun. And for my wife, she's 1969. So you know it's fine. She's only 53, but she still looks good to me. You see, she has that beauty, that Asian beauty. You see where she hardly even ages. They say it's going to catch up, but you know what? I'm going to love her even if it catch up. And you know what? I love her every day better because I don't change like the weather. And so right now, y'all say, man, this dude's falling off. Okay, Janet, they say to call it off. But what can I say? I'm slowing down on the off ramp. And you know that I got a chance. I let sudden speed and create a moment because other people want to have a rap to quote it. But you know what? I'm at the stop sign and everything's just fine. So here I am. I'm looking both ways because I don't want to go astray. You never know. Someone could sideswipe me and that wouldn't be that likely. But you know it's dark and people can't always see your lights. People ain't paying attention. Some want to drink and drive. Others just want to play on Spotify. But you know what? I got a lot in life. So I do my best to be a defensive driver. And because I want to be more than a survivor. I want to be a thriver. Now I'm crossing the crossroad tracks. And you know what? I still don't hold back. Now we're coming on a curve that says 45 with caution. But you know what I'm doing? It's sort of like a flossing. Because I got to obey the laws of the bosses. Now we coming within the city limits. And we're getting to the point, and I got to give it. I'm going to be turning on the road leading to my house. Probably in 5 minutes, I creep in like a mouse. Kind of quiet, not trying to incite a riot. Don't want my music too loud. Oh, wait, it's already turned off. I don't screech my tires even if I wanted to burn off. So right now, I keep myself quiet while talking to my wife. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out right. We got a lot of feedback, but you know what? The fact that y'all said I couldn't rap, that kind of feed that. So it made me want to reply quick. And you know what? You can now see, man, this kid's got it inside him. That means at any type of second, I'm not afraid to freestyle. Any of y'all could do it if you practice for a while. But most of you people worry about what's going to come out your mouth. But not me anymore because I know that I have a lot of doubt. And I'm not afraid to mess up because if I do, I'm just going to keep on going for the crew. You see me, if I fumble, I pick up the ball and still make the touchdown. Now, what can you say, man? These rhyme styles are out of touch now. I can't believe he rapped that much now. But you know what? He's getting crunched down. He feels like his diaphragm is doing too much. He's about to cram. Too many words coming out of his mouth. He's not enunciating. What can I say about it? Just pretending. Going to use multiple syllables, not just end rhymes. What can you say? The kids in Discord are talking about end times. When I say kids, I actually meant the hungry ladies. That's the Filipino ladies. Some of them have babies. Some of them they send their money to because it's staying true. They take care of their family. They call it family first. You know what that means? That other members of the family work. So glad my wife is home resting on battalion. So everybody knows that I'm like a stallion. I'm running for her because she's part of the prize. And I got to keep her eyes. Right now I may make her cry. Right now I may make her sigh. You ask why? Because she longs to be with me and I long to be with her. And you say, what do you prefer? Well, we got to trust God's time and God's plan. So we got wedding bands on our hand. We don't know how long it's going to take. Sands of an hourglass is what they say. But you know what? God's in control of all time and all eternity. So you know what? I'm going to let him be the one that's like an attorney. See, he's pleading our case and he never loses. That means whatever happens is because of what he chooses. Yeah, I believe in free will, and you can call it compatibilism. I don't know what they say getting something with all them isms. They don't like that fact. They don't like us talking about theology. But what can I say? I'm a DTS prodigy. Split off and offshoot with the Schaefer. What that means is that we're kind of close like a neighbor, except we kept the distinctives, free grace and dispensation. So you know what that's like? It's like a new sensation, or more like an aberration, how some people look at it. But you know what? We take the book at it. People want to bring up all types of straw man, but you know what? We praise in God, man, and what that means is to him, because he's the one that's standing in intercession, giving such a blessing. You know what? Even though I had a kid, he's the one that's an advocate. He's the one intercession, doing the propitiation. 2,000 years is when it happened, and so I'm glad that he made it. And for that, we're totally blessed and cleansed by his blood. And so everything knows all about his love, from the scope, from the breath, from the depth. I don't know what is left. And now I'm going kind of 30, going work. It's kind of early, but I'm feeling kind of dirty. Will I be able to wash off and get some munchies? I don't know, but I ain't got that money. They cut off for overtime, but you know what it's like. That's okay, because God's got a plan, and so God's going to put the money in that pocket. So I do the best to keep my eyes forward on him from the socket. And people looking at me, man, say he's just talking. You think that's so true, but I know some of you barking. Sort of like when I'm going across this road crossing and I hear a dog barking because they're chasing a cat that's chasing a bird. That means right now I'm chasing a word. And that means that even though that this is a doggy cat world, I'm doing the best with Janet Cat Girl. That means the one that who she is, and she knows that I'm the dog. And so what that means that I can't get in any type of bog. And if I do, then I do the best that I can, because I know that I am her man, the one that's in God's plan. And for that, he's the one that led her from God's hand. He's the one. You could say he's the best man and the father of the bride. So you know what I say about that? I got a lot of pride, because I know God's the one that's on our side, and no one can lose against a fight. Now I'm about to turn into my driveway, and you know what they say? I bring more messages than Lifeway. That's for all you Southern Baptists. Until then, I'm going to go chill on my mattress. God bless.
Goodness gracious, so long. It's 17 minutes and 35 seconds. My goodness.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay.
Hope you recorded that, because I don't have no breath.
I hope so. Okay, I will check. Is that okay?
Love you.
Love you too. Is that okay?
Yeah, you will check. Bye for now.
Bye for now.